freaking crooked.
Is it good? Come out the shot. Come on, let's go.
This looks so crooked. Ready?
Yes.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of House of Ways and Means. It's Turn Down Friday and we are gonna do another mukbang tonight. We got checkers or rallies, depending on where you live. You know, we live in the Midwest area, so they call it rallies out here. When I used to live on the East Coast, they call it checkers, and down south they call it checkers, but maybe more towards the West, Midwest and West Coast, they call it rallies. So that reminds me of this place called Hardee's. What?
Nothing, I'm listening.
Did you see your face? Like what? What's the problem?
There's no problem.
You were like,
That reminds you of a place called Hardee's.
that reminds me of a place like Hardee's. You know Hardee's out west is Carl's Jr. It's something I had to get used to. So what do we get? We got some of the fries. Yo, Checkers, I don't care. Checkers got some of the best fries. I mean, I know some people love McDonald's. I mean, everybody loves McDonald's fries, but Checkers.
McDonald's fries don't ever get stale though. Something ain't right about that.
Well, that's all fries, but McDonald's fries, they have to be fresh. If they're not fresh, they're useless. She likes to put fries in the oven after like days later. Like it's over. It's either you eat them that day or you throw them away. What else do we get? This stuff is kind of greasy, man. We need a. All right,
Now we
so
got
what's
the
that?
handy dandy ketchup.
Okay, we're missing a sandwich. Missing a sandwich.
No, we only ordered 4.
No.
I only heard you order 4.
No, I got the cheesy double.
Oh yeah, you did say
And
cheesy
two
double.
of
You
these.
did say the cheesy double. This we only paid for 4 though. I looked at the receipt.
Okay. So what did you get?
So I got the spicy chicken sandwich, and then I also got the fry. What was it? The fry burger.
Oh, the fry lover.
The fry lover burger joint. I was in the mood for some chicken, but I also want a little beef.
So Checkers is a quality spot. I mean, I don't know, or Rally's is a quality spot depending on where you live. I don't know how popular they are to the masses. I mean, it's definitely not McDonald's or Burger King as far as popularity, but I think they got some good stuff. So I got these new, Texas toast burgers, so I just wanted to try them out. One is supposed to be like a barbecue, and the other one is just like a regular one.
That looks good.
So what are you supposed to be talking about?
Spicy?
That wasn't on my phone video.
Smacker is at one of the mukbang videos.
No. If that's what you put up there, that's when you wrote it wrong, because that was never supposed to be another one. I said specifically that was not.
Smacker is definitely next week. What would we do if we were not doing what we do now? The spicy burger is pretty good. So I like to put
Spicy burger?
the spicy chicken, sorry, is really good. It's like mildly spicy, but I'm also like Caribbean and I like a lot of spice, so, but your burger looks really good. I'll definitely want a bite of that.
So this is the barbecue double. So let's look at 2 patties. It has maybe some onion rings or something on it. It has a bunch of cheese. Let me try this out. That's really garlicky. It's like garlic, it's like Texas toast. Like, so the kind you get from the store that you eat with your pasta. I mean, this is really overdose. I mean,
it looks unhealthy, but it looks good.
2 pieces of garlic toast with meat, so much cheese. I mean, it's like cheese like oozing out of it. See that?
Well, how many patties are in that burger?
There's 2. Onion rings. That's a good burger. I mean, the Big Buford is like the signature sandwich at Rally's, Checkers. I didn't get one tonight, but those are, that's one of my favorites. So I was having a conversation this week with my coworkers about, it's our hobby. So it just made me think of, you know, people have all these hobbies outside of their job that they do 8-10 hours a day. So it made me think about what would you do if you didn't have your job, like if you were retired or you could just do whatever you want, money wasn't an object. What would you do with your time, or what would you want to do, or what was your life's dream? Like, what would you do if you weren't doing what you were doing for a living now?
Like in another, I don't know, man. So one of 2 things. My hobbies are singing and writing. So I like to write. So if I'm not like composing music or actually singing whatever it is that I've composed, I like to write stories. And I've written a lot of stories over my lifetime, but I haven't written anything recently outside of like my blog posts and things like that. But that's like nothing in comparison to actually writing a book, which is what I used to do when I was younger, like write books to my younger siblings for them to read. Really random. But I found so much joy in doing that. I feel like that's something that I would do. What about you?
Well, I think my first love, as far as just things that I would love to do, is cooking. Like, I mean, I cook all the time for free, just for her. I mean, not necessarily for a lot of other people, but I would love to be a chef. I mean, I never really wanted to have a restaurant because I always felt like, you know, such a big investment goes into being a restaurant. So many of them fail. I was just like, that's a risky path right there. So I didn't pursue any kind of culinary arts or anything, but I would definitely go to culinary art school on the side now. I mean, the older you get and the further you get into your career, you need hobbies because your job is not going to be enough to just make your life fulfilled.
Satisfying, yeah.
But other things.
I would say too though that a lot of people may not automatically go into what it is that they love right away. But what they might do, which burger is that? Was that the same one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You want to taste it?
Yes, a little bite, please.
This is what you do when you get married. So if you don't want to share food, don't get married. She's gonna put all kind of sickness on it, everything.
You know what's throwing the whole thing off? The garlicky stuff mixed with the barbecue flavor. I don't know if I'm feeling that.
Garlic.
But I got
Garlic.
a whole lot of bread, as opposed to like the meat part. I don't need another bite though.
Good.
I didn't care for it that much. You want to try mine?
Not after you doused it in ketchup.
I'm giving you a non-ketchup side. Whatever, he loves ketchup, man. I don't, he be fronting.
I don't like ketchup. See me eating these fries, I'm not putting a lick of ketchup on it. I don't like ketchup.
Alright. When I make some meatloaf, I hope you don't ask for no daggone ketchup.
I like barbecue sauce. No, you can't put plain ketchup on a meatloaf. We gotta sweeten it up. You got some sugar in there.
And your baked macaroni and cheese.
That's different.
No, you don't like ketchup, you don't like ketchup. It shouldn't matter what it's on.
Okay, well I guess you own the rules to everything. That's, you know. Anyway, I also, like growing up, my parents really made me play the piano, and I hated it. I played it for like a few years, and I quit pretty much going into high school. But like now, I've always thought about like, what if I could produce music, like make beats and stuff. I'm like, that piano experience would be so valuable. But I let it go a long time ago. I'm not gonna pick it back up now.
Yeah, I used to play the piano too, and I mean, I could still read music and stuff like that, but it's just not.
All right, so this is the regular double. So it's got like typical tomato lettuce, and it's still on the Texas toast bread.
The one looks like it has mayo in there. I don't show you guys any of my burgers. It's all mine. No, that's not how I sing for real. I just want you guys to know that I can for real sing. I actually have a CD out that will actually, well, it's not out. It's been recorded, but it will never be
They shelved it, man. They were like, you know what, this isn't going nowhere.
Well, it's not they, it's me. I wasn't happy with the product. And at this rate, I recorded it way back in the early 2000s, so it's not even relevant. I'm sure the lyrics are, but the music is all outdated. Definitely would not be putting that up. I
heard a rumor you were one of the original members of Destiny's Child and they kicked you out Because you were messing with Beyonce's boyfriend.
You heard about that?
Oh, yeah.
Huh?
I used to be really into cars. Like, late high school, going into college, around the time I got my first car. I used to be doing all these projects, changing stuff myself. I remember I cut an intake pipe to put into my my manifold, my intake manifold. Took out my carburetor, air filter, and I just got to a point where I realized, like, once you have a car for a while, you do all these weird projects to it, but then stuff starts breaking, and then the thing is in the shop, and you eventually start to hate your car. You're just like, this is just a black hole of money. Like, you can mess around with that stuff when you're young and you don't have any responsibilities, but once you got a few bills, the real life bills, real responsibilities, and then you see the car going into the shop, and all you do is pray and hope that it's like something under under 4 figures. I gave that up. I gave it up, man.
You said under 4 figures. I'm like, under 500. Anybody trying to spend all their coins on a car?
Yeah, but I mean, stuff costs money. Cars are expensive. They break.
Yeah, but there are things that you could change that don't cost $900. Certainly, if I'm going in, I would rather have to replace something that only run me a few hundred versus over 5.
Okay, but what is your point? That's obvious.
Well,
And instead, you'd be praying that it's something less than 4 figures. So is that? I mean, what is your point?
Yeah, I told you. I feel like anything up over 500 is still a lot. Yes, it would still fit what you said as, you know, under 4 figures, but I'd rather put something under 500 versus something over.
Okay, that's obvious. But what is your point related to what I said?
All I said, honey, was when you said, I was like, I was under 4 figures. I was like, nah, I would rather something just be under 5, about $500. That's it.
Yeah, that's obvious.
Okay, I didn't my 2 cents. I wasn't negating anything that you said. I don't understand why it has to be an argument. Oh, you want to try this?
Just end it here. 18 minutes.
Oh, you finished all the fries?
No. Alright, y'all. I'm getting late. We tired. We're gonna finish the rest of this off camera. But I would definitely recommend this. It's the new Texas toast sandwiches at Rally's. You can probably get them 2 for $5. I think they got sales going on if you want no bacon. I didn't get bacon. I don't eat bacon, so they were like 2 for $5 for me. Maybe they're 2 for $6 if you want bacon. What do you think about yours?
Definitely would recommend both. If you like fries in your sandwiches, some people automatically put fries in their sandwiches. So this sandwich comes with the fries, and it's 2 for $3. So you can't go wrong.
Well, where we live is 2 for $3.
Where we live is 2 for $3.
I know,
so
it depends on where you live. It's
the spicy chicken sandwich and the fry burger. It's 1 patty, but for me, my size, it's plenty.
So yeah, and definitely if you haven't had Checkers fries before, look, I don't know what you're waiting for. Go get you some Checkers fries. Try them out. They're seasoned. It's not just like, you know, McDonald's golden fries with salt on them. So if you like seasoned stuff, it's good. So anyway.
Chick-fil-A has the best fries though. I'm just putting that out there.
Chick-fil-A? Those waffle fries? No.
Yes,
No.
waffle fries.
All right, we'll see y'all later.
Bye. What? Waffle fries? You tripping. So they're not coming, obviously, to the house on Friday. So I am so tempted to be like, oh, let me get.
I'm gonna take this food though. I'm gonna take this food.
We're gonna take what food?
The food they left over here.
Oh, see, I knew it was supposed to be here because she left it here. It was supposed to be here.
Yeah, I already know that. It was supposed to be here. It wasn't supposed to be here, but it was supposed to be here because they were talking about they weren't going to be here in town, or they weren't sure or something. Yeah, that sandwich was. I mean, that was just as unhealthy as you want. It wasn't dry. Why do you have to be like on?